All right, we're going to talk about priorities. Tom, we are going to start with you. I know there's a whole dump truck load of them. Give us the top two or three for 2026
Yeah,
at
absolutely.
your shop.
So we've got a lot of things going on, obviously, and so I would say this year is really about setting the foundation and setting us up for success moving forward. Top priority for us right now really is getting that observability to make sure that we know what is in our cloud environment, what the health and well-being of it is, and really providing that information to our customers, which is the kind of next priority, which is transparency, both in terms of operational performance, scalability, our own internal operations inside of ECMA as we support our customers. And then from the financial management perspective, how do we provide transparency not only to our customers on how much they're spending, how much they could be spending, right? And how do we relay that back up to senior leadership, whether it's CIO or all the way up to the Department of War level and all the way out to Congress, right? And so I think those are really important things. The third most important priority, I would say, for us right now is really just cleaning up the battlefield from years of maybe bad behavior.
Yeah,
um,
fair enough.
yeah, so when I got there, my lead engineer was like, in the past we've had the Burger King approach to cloud, which is have it your way, right? And so that turns out to be really hard to manage and maintain. I jokingly say with great power comes great responsibility. And so when you enable people with tools that they've never had before, they get stars in their eyes, and they engage in, say, risky behavior at times. And so a lot of times we don't discover this until it's too late. I think as Mitch mentioned, breaches and whatnot. People do things that maybe they shouldn't be doing. And so implementing just better boundaries. Again, when I was on the Navy side, right, it was buoys, not barriers, right? We want to keep people in the channel. We want to keep them safe. If they choose to voluntarily deviate from the channel, they do so at their own risk, right? But then that goes back to that observability. We know when they're doing it, right? And we can keep
Hmm.
an eye on them, and maybe a little bit extra bubble wrap than we would normally have, right? And so that standardization, that blueprinting, those run books, the scripts that they should click and deploy rather than manually doing everything themselves. Those are all the priorities for the next 12 months for us. I think it's going to be really, really important to really catapult that level of support that we have, that we are providing as an agency to our customers, to decrease that barrier to entry for them. And then it gets them up and running faster. Yeah, we don't want 2 years worth of ATO processes, right? We just had a situation with one of our SaaS vendors where we ATO'd them before their product was even available, general availability,
I
because we
love
needed
it.
it. Yeah, we needed it, right? And it's something that we wanted to push forward. And so obviously we're working through them. We gave them what we know is an ATO with conditions, right? They had
Yep.
certain things that they had to do along the way, and we worked with them. And so that's a completely different approach than maybe where the Army was even a year ago. And so that might have been a special case, but we're trying to push that forward and make it more ubiquitous throughout the Army and the DoW for that matter.